this week's episode, we talk about canned food, and Mike Cambra of Death by Stereo and Adolescents calls in.
So what's the problem now this time? I thought you learned by now that nothing ever works out right. You want to take away the edge. You tell me it's the only thing that helps me to forget. You make your promises. That's not enough this time. There's only so much you can squander from a feeble mind. You've got a problem with your life. You've got a problem with your life. You've got a problem with your mind. Don't try to tell me that you think it's going to work out fine. So go ahead and try to hide. The world around you watches on as you destroy your life. Do what your problem says. There's not a lot of time. There's only so much you can squander from a feeble mind. You've got a problem with your life. 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 You've got a problem with your life.
And now, broadcasting from the Vicious Pig Saloon in downtown Mattersville, this is your one-stop shop for everything punk rock, food, and, well, that's pretty much it. Ladies and gentlemen, your hosts for Punk Rock Foodies Radio, Skate Rat Betty, Steve Guerrero, Brian Reinhardt, and here's the asshole in charge, Xander T.
All right, that was Face to Face with You Got a Problem here on Punk Rock Foodies Radio, coming at you from the Vicious Pig Saloon in downtown Mattersville. And with me today is...
Skate Rat Betty.
And Steve Guerrero.
Yes, Brian Reinhardt could not be with us today. It has nothing to do with his car this time. So it's all good. He's taking a little bit of a vacation. And not rehab.
No way.
It's a real vacation.
That was June, right?
yeah. When we were saying he had car issues, we really meant it.
But he fell off the wagon. There's no turning back. So.
Nope. For those of you who don't know, Punk Rock Foodies is a Facebook group where we like to post pictures of food that we've created or have ordered at a restaurant and are about to eat that just looks awesome. So join us, if you will. We're at about 3,800, 3,900 members, something like that.
Getting close to 4,000.
Yeah.
It's growing exponentially.
I round up. I say 4,000.
There you go. Near 4,000.
We have 4,000.
4,000.
I'm a positive person, though. Yeah. I like to see the future.
Well, after this podcast, we'll get a few more members, I'm sure. This one's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. And speaking of punk rock, we love punk rock music, and so we're going to play some punk rock music for you now. Skate Rat, you got a song for us?
How about The Separation of Church and Skate by NOFX?
Yes. On Punk Rock Foodies Radio, punkrockradio.net.
breaking the heart. Somehow we got drifted apart. I want conflict, I want dissent. I want the scene to represent our hatred of authority. I fight against complacency. Something is soft, our government love to kill the elders, bring the death. Confrontation and politics. Replace with harmony and stick. When different work becomes so thick. These monkey fans all sound the same. We want our fights, we want our thoughts. We want our birth, we want our drugs. Who is the violent empathy? His fucking record rated G. When did punk rock become so safe? A pack of coyotes slowly closing in. A cat mouse game, the mouse in the trap. The hounds of hell, ready to attack. Timberland patrol, one Tuesday night. On with the badge, looking for a fight. Pushing every limit to the point of no return, you know it. Knocked him down again. Knocked him down again. A pack of coyotes slowly closing in. Fear and confusion slowly closing in. Last shot in the fray, tearing limb for limb. A cat and mouse game, the mouse in the trap. The hounds of hell, ready to attack. No animal I know of kills like this. To serve and protect, kill like this. To the isolated justice, rip them from the socket. Knocked him down again. This is a dish, best served cold. We'll never forgive. The story will be told. With this pen, I'm gonna fuck you up. Knocked him down again. Knocked him down again.
All right, you're listening to Punk Rock Foodies Radio on punkrockradio.net. Is that right? That's right, right? Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Still.
That was the Adolescents with A Dish Best Served Cold. That's Mike Cambra is a drummer in the Adolescents, and we're going to have him on the show a little later on. So thought we'd get warmed up with a little of his music. So speaking of A Dish Best Served Cold, we all have pantries. We all have canned foods that we kind of go to. So today we're going to talk about which ones that we kind of have on deck at all times and kind of our staples that we like making a bigger, nicer dish out of. But just using simple canned ingredients. So, Skate Rat, I know you're pretty crafty in the kitchen. What do you like doing?
I think probably my biggest savior as far as a canned item is not actually like a main dish like green beans or something, but it's rotel. So I have diced tomatoes and green chilies. I have one with diced tomatoes, cilantro, a little bit of lime, I think, and some onion. You can use that as like a salsa base, almost any like Mexican dish base. I don't do tomato paste at all, so diced tomatoes really does it. And honestly, I usually have to find a way to kick it up anyhow. So even the rotel is one of the secret ingredients in my spaghetti sauce because it gives it, that kick that you need. So I think I have probably 2 or 3 different varieties of the little rotel jars right now.
Ah, nice. That sounds good.
You mentioned that Rotel before in your spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
I may have to try that.
It is one of my favorites, and honestly, my spaghetti sauce is not like a typical Italian woman's red meat sauce, like by any way, shape, or form. Mine is pretty much like cooked down vegetables, and it's spicy. So I mean, my dad used to make homemade bread, and really, you just had it was almost like a vegetable stew at that point, like really thick, not a lot of juice, but. Man, you take a giant slab of buttered bread, you got a couple of noodles on your plate somewhere, and you chase them around, and, you know, the tomatoes and everything everywhere, and yeah, usually it's a summer dish, so you get your fresh tomatoes, you've got green peppers, all that other good stuff to round it out, but really your secret base comes from there.
It's funny that you say that because like. When we came up with this idea to do an episode on canned foods and stuff, I was trying to think so hard, like, what do I have? Like, other than, I get beans in a can, like little things like that. And I think, like, everybody does. Like, nobody goes and gets their own tuna and makes tuna salad with, fresh tuna, But the one thing that I have to confess, from time to time, I have, like, jarred spaghetti sauce, and I growing up, I know, and it pains me to have to buy it from time to time, but it's like sometimes it's a convenience thing, like just that I don't have the time to sit there and make spaghetti sauce, and other times it's literally that I am out of my parents' home canned tomatoes that my dad grew in his garden, and that my mom will bring me like a dozen jars when she comes to see me. And I just gotta buy the sauce because that's what we're doing for dinner that night. We came up with in the afternoon, And
yeah.
I know my Italian grandmother would probably kill me.
Roll over in her grave. Yeah,
But there are some good ones. There's some good ones out there, and I do pick and choose to try to find something that's not too bad. But.
We usually have a generic, whatever market, pizza sauce on deck at all times because the kids love pizza, and I usually make pizza and wings like once a week, and everybody loves that, everybody eats that. So it's always good to have something like that in a quick jiff. I mean, we got responsibilities, kids, all that. You can only have so much time sometimes, and it's just like you got to go with what you got.
Yeah.
Chimichurri sauce I've never made. I have a secret little jar. And when I make an awesome steak salad and I just spend an hour like cutting shit up furiously and I grill a steak and boom, we're done. Yeah, he slapped that. Yeah, I didn't have to, especially since shed a tear, my poor food processor has not been replaced yet. Yeah.
That could cause a major, you can't get it done without a food processor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. There's some things that I've done. Like I never would even think to buy in a can. Like you can buy like a jar of like hollandaise sauce. Like I would just make it. Like
I just saw that.
I never thought about that. Like, would just make it. It's not that hard to make. Like
I have never. Now that is one of the sauces I think that I curdle. What's the other one? There's another real like creamy one that I end up splitting every time. But yeah, no, there's like two sauces. Yeah,
Béarnaise.
Yeah, Béarnaise sauce. That's the one. Every time. Damn. Every time. I'll go to a restaurant and order it. I love it. And every time I'm like, guess what we're having for dinner? And then later it's like, guess what we're not having for dinner?
I usually always have Spam on deck too. Spam, I usually crave it in either fried rice or eggs in the morning, so it's always good to have a can. There's all kinds of different flavors of Spam now too, so it's kind of fun. But there's a black pepper Spam that I love, dude. It tastes so good.
Yeah, we talked about that before, and I've never had Spam.
Hawaiian steak,
I don't care for it, but it's a salty. I feel like, honestly, that's probably why I don't like it. I just feel like I need a gallon of water, and I drink water. Mike loves it. I have probably 5 cans in the pantry. He went out and tried all their new flavors this year. Yeah.
Yeah. See, they got a bunch. It's cool because they're like trying to reinvent themselves and be competitive. So it's like, all right, cool, bring them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I do have that I have made before, and I just refuse to make anymore, that I will only get in the can, is the jellied cranberry sauce that they have at Thanksgiving time. that slides out of the can and still looks like the can. You know, yeah, that's
Got
the
the
noise.
mold.
It's so gross, but it's so like, oh, perfect. But another gross one is corned beef hash.
You know what? I was just going to say, because I was looking at the Facebook page, and Carol Michelle had said that she has corned beef hash, canned corned beef hash. Looks like cat food, tastes like salty heaven.
Yep. It's hangovers. Oh, it's perfect for a hangover. It's so good.
Yeah. Corned beef hash any day, all day, every day. I love it. Oh my god, I would eat it. Yep. Camping.
I've never been a fan of corned beef hash in general, so the can, I don't know.
I've seen people use the corned beef hash as like a crush for other things, you know, like for like a savory pie.
Like a
and
skillet.
Stuff. Yeah, like a skillet. I haven't tried that, but I'm about to. After talking about the eggs, podcast last week, and now talking about, I got to make it soon. You know, that sounds good. Frittata.
My breakfast game has really gone down a notch. I feel like, honestly, we've been really busy this summer, and I feel like the one thing that I don't want to do when I wake up and I'm having like a lazy Saturday or Sunday is make a fucking meal and make a big mess when I know that at 5 o'clock I'm probably going to make a big meal and a big mess. So, for $20, go out, have some breakfast, somebody else does the dishes, and I'm, good.
Hey, I got a question about this one that's on the page. Randy Cochran says El Pato green can. El Pato.
Yeah.
What is
El Pato sauce?
What is it?
It's a sauce. It's a El Pato green and El Pato red sauce, and they're like 59 cents for a little can. They're perfect, and they're kind of like an enchilada sauce. I use the El Pato, the red one, and I get like a bigger can of it, and then pour it in a big container. We'll put cream cheese in there first, then pour it all in there with the cream cheese, and just let it get to room temperature. And it's like, I call it El Pato Island, and it's just like a little island of cream cheese that you just come in, get chips and get sauce and cheese, and it's the stupidest, simplest ingredient, or simplest recipe, but it's so good.
So does it taste like enchilada sauce, or it is enchilada sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it tastes, I don't think it's like, I think it's more like, it's a red sauce, but it's not like enchilada sauce. Enchilada sauce is a little heartier. Yeah. It feels like this is more like a watery salsa almost kind of. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I don't have the green one.
It does sound good though. Yeah.
It's got a nice little tang to it. It's not super spicy, but it's got a nice little flavor. It's it's simple. It's easy and cheap.
What are your thoughts on this one? Shanrock said, "I love canned peas and green beans." Now, I can't stand even just the sight of canned vegetables. Like, I'll buy frozen over the can.
I don't buy frozen. I bought like a case, I think, of canned green beans. That was over a year ago. I think I still have half of them. I mean, but they're my emergency. Yeah, that's my emergency food though.
Yeah, I don't really do canned corn, and that's just because corn's not always in season. But canned vegetables, I can.
It's for an add-in, like a shepherd's pie type.
Yeah.
Thing. I would put canned corn or canned green beans if I was out of season.
Yeah. But I've had too many bad casseroles with canned green beans, and then once you've had it with fresh green beans, it's like, oh my god, it's a whole different. It's like, oh, dude, I was eating like prison food.
Yeah.
And there's one, John. How do you say his name? John Pinot.
I don't know, but he always posts from the House of Awesomeness, which I think is great. Casa de Awesome Sauce or something.
That's it. Yeah, Casa de Awesome Sauce. He has exactly what I always have a can of, and that's black beans.
Yeah.
I like to take the black beans and I'll just open the can, rinse them off, use them in whatever I'm using, put them in a Tupperware container, and then if I'm making a salad, I just throw some in there. I'm making scrambled eggs in the morning, I throw some in there. Just you can use it throughout the week.
And if you make a salad with like a black bean based salad, it gets better in like the next day or so. It's like, those are.
Once you let the flavors marinate, almost. I forgot. I do have one thing in my pantry every week now, thanks to Punk Rock Foodies and probably mostly in part to Steve, but and also Mike Dunn, who I think is no longer a member, but garbanzo beans. So now, like every week, instead of like a little tomato onion dish or something. Now it's tomato, onion, garbanzo beans,
Yeah.
tomato, onion, cucumber, garbanzo beans. So yeah, I've been like sticking them, and Mike is constantly like, what are these beans in here? But they're great. They're good. I love them. I add them in almost everything.
Yeah, you can even like saute them up. It just happens as like a snack, you know. They're good.
Yeah, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, I know. It's almost. Where's that waitress? That server?
Yeah.
What's politically correct? I don't want to.
Well, we've got. We actually have what Mike Cambra is going to be coming up next, not later, like usual.
Switched it up on you guys.
Yeah. So we're going to go up to a song here. This is Dillinger Four with a jingle for the product. Speaking of products that you find here. On Punk Rock Foodies Radio, punkrockradio.net.
Another round. Keep them coming.
There were times when we raised our fists to the world, ready to crush our possession. And there were times when we lied like thieves in disguise, but I'm remembering those times too. We never had a chance, but we made our plans, so they were blown apart. Welcome to
All right, Punk Rock Foodies Radio, this is Steve, and that was Death by Stereo with Welcome to the Party. And welcoming to the party, the drummer for Death by Stereo, who's also the drummer for the Adolescents and the band Common War, Mr. Mike Cambra. What's up, brother?
What's up? How's it going?
Yeah, man, good to have you on the show, dude.
Yeah, man, good to be on it, dude. Good to be on it.
Yeah, you've had a pretty busy summer, huh?
Yeah, man. With East Coast a little bit with Adolescents. Just got back from Europe with Death by Stereo. We did a 4-week run out there. And, yeah, man, just trying to get back into regular life mode right now.
Nice, man, nice. So you said, where were you at this summer? In Europe?
Yeah, DVS went to Europe for about 4 weeks. Played a bunch of festivals out there and saw a bunch of good friends. Kind of did the usual European summer kind of like bounce around.
Killer, man. What was the biggest festival you guys played?
I'm not quite sure on some of the biggest festivals. I can tell you some of the better, I want to say some of the club shows are a little more intense than the festivals. Even though the festivals have some more people,
Yeah.
I think some of the club shows are a little more rowdy in my opinion. They're fun. I'd rather play a little packed club than, a festival, I think.
Yeah,
They're more fun.
seeing your band Death by Stereo in a small place, you guys pretty much bring the place down, dude. It's pretty intense, dude. It's good stuff.
Thanks, man. We try to have fun, you know what I mean? We try to have a party. If we're not having fun, no one else will either. So
Absolutely.
try to do our best,
Cool, man. You get any good grub out in Europe?
Oh, tons, man. Europe has a lot of good food, man. I like a lot of places that have kind of like, I don't know what word I'm trying to look for, like landmark for food. Like, in the States, you got New York, you got really good pizza, and Philly, obviously, you got the roast pork, cheesesteaks, things like that. Europe's got their own, like, original mixes of stuff, too, so it's pretty cool. We end up eating, though, as I feel a lot of bands do out there, you eat a lot of doner kebabs, or Durham doners, which I usually call a Turkish burrito, because it pretty much looks like one, but it's with doner meat, or the meat wheel.
Yeah.
That's a staple. We get that as much as we can, just because it's freaking delicious.
Yeah, that stuff's good. I've been out there a couple times, and the donor meat that they shave off right in front of you, it's so good.
Exactly. Yeah, in Germany in particular, they have a lot of them. They have a big Turkish community out there, so they got a lot of that. So
You ever get any you ever get any currywurst out there?
yes, a lot of currywurst in Germany.
Yeah, that stuff's good. You can't get that stuff stateside. It does not taste the same.
No, it totally doesn't. It's like it's really simple, but they have that curry ketchup out there, which they use so much, and it's like normal to them, like it's normal ketchup. But out here, you barely. The only place I've ever seen it is a place in Orange called Mattern Sausages. It's like a German sausage kind of beer house kind of thing, and they have the huge bottles of the curry ketchup, and it's fucking so delicious.
Dude, right on. That place is right down the street from me, dude. I go there all the time. Yeah, I love that place.
Yeah, they got the goods, man. That's a pretty real place.
Yeah. Killer, man, killer. So, speaking of, bringing it to stateside, I know you guys played all around the United States. Is there anywhere that you like touring through for their regional cuisine?
The East Coast is probably my favorite for that. It's just because, living on the West Coast, my favorite food on the West Coast is obviously Mexican food, and, where I live in Orange County is, we're pretty damn close to Mexico, so we got good tacos all over the place, especially in LA, got taco trucks, all that kind of stuff, and that's pretty much my favorite over here. So going to the East Coast is fun because they just got so much different kind of food that they're special at. Like I was saying out, in Philly, you got Philly cheesesteaks or just whatever, just cheesesteaks, and then even like more locals, I guess, they get the roast pork out there, and the roast pork is so good out there. You go to Chicago, you got their deep dish. Like I always like going to Lou Malnati's in Chicago. It's some of the most amazing deep dish pizza ever. And yeah, it's things like that. You know what I mean?
Cool, man. Cool.
Pretty into that.
Right on, dude. Yeah. What about like do you guys ever play down in Mexico or anywhere like in Canada or anything or?
Yeah, we go to Canada. I've never played in Mexico. The band has a few times, and they've always said just amazing things about, playing deep in Mexico. I've been to Canada a bunch of times, and kind of like how the doner kebab is in Europe, is how poutine is in Canada. Poutine is a staple we almost get every day. Anytime we see good poutine, we'll even get online and try to look for the good poutineries if there are any some, if there are some, like especially in Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more French area. They have some little amazing poutine, and it seems so simple, like it can be done anywhere, but nowhere does it as good. I don't know what to say. I'll correct myself. There's one place in LA called Cafe Soleil. I think it's like near UCLA. In that place, it's a French Canadian ran bar, and their bar menu consists of only poutine. So they have like 7 different kinds of poutine. Oh my god, it's so freaking good. It's like gourmet poutine. So they do it right. It's about the best poutine I've had outside of Canada is this place.
Right on, man. So yeah, besides Death by Stereo, you're in a couple other bands. You playing the Adolescents and
yeah.
Yep. And
I've been playing Adolescents for about 2 years, and then Common War we've been going on. I mean, it's kind of funny actually. Common War started before I got Death by Stereo. Me and JP, Death by Stereo, we've been playing in other bands, not in the same band, but this little band, Skyline Collapse, Mild Band, Cry Havoc. We used to play a bunch of shows together, like a little good group of Southern California bands, and it ended up when he got Death by Stereo, they started practicing a similar practice spot that my band Cry Havoc was practicing in downtown LA, and I remember talking, we started something new, and so we got together, me, him, our buddy Jason, and our other buddy Justin started the band, and seeing as how Cry Havoc already in the studio, and so was he with Death by Stereo, we just kind of moved some of the things into ours, and we started, but we never really hit it hard until about, I would say, a year and a half ago. We really kind of started getting a little more serious with it. Our one singer, Justin, he ended up leaving the band, and we got Malachi, our new singer.
yeah.
And, yeah, I think from then on, we started taking the songwriting just a little more intense, like a little more harsh on ourselves on what we wanted to hear. And, yeah, it started taking off a little better. We, for our first record, and we're pretty stoked. We've been touring around, and, can't complain. Eulogy Records put it out, and it's really cool to us.
Sick, man, sick. Are you guys touring anytime in the fall or anything, or?
We have a tour we're doing. I want to say it's like October 13th through October 30th. We're going up the west coast of Canada, and we're going to be doing a pretty much full Canadian tour with our label buddies called Bring the Fight out of Canada as well.
Killer. Any local shows?
I don't think, to be honest, I'm still like out from the last tour. I want to say we have something on September 5th. My guitarist, JT, is going to fucking kill me that I'm not remembering what show it is, but by the end of this podcast, I'll know the show.
No worries, man. No worries, dude. Yeah, it's funny that you said you get more intense about your songwriting because, dude, every band you play in, you're an intense part of the band, dude. I mean, you just sit back there and you just fucking kill it, and it's pretty cool. I was listening to some of the Common War stuff earlier today, and it just, dude, it's great. It's really technical, and it just fucking gets going, dude. Gets the heart pumping.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we, like I said, it's pretty fun with them sometimes because we fun with them all the time, but specifically, I think we all in the band have such different musical tastes that we're into. Mm-hmm. So the songwriting is really fun. Generally, I want to say JP writes a good amount of everything, guitar-wise. I mean, he writes everything guitar-wise, but he'll come with us with hey, so I got these 2 or 3 new songs, and he'll program drums and do bass, guitars, everything to them. So it's kind of fun. He'll just kind of come up with with the song, and most of the time we'll just go, dude, that's amazing, that's rad, all right, we're totally stoked, and then we'll put our own spice, all of our own seasoning on it. But I think, for the next upcoming thing we're trying to do, we're going to try to really kind of do it a little more together to kind of just, get a little collaboration of it, because I feel that with all of our tastes being so different, we can get kind of a really unique thing.
Cool, yeah. Most definitely, dude.
Yeah.
Well, killer, man. Well, last but not least, you also own a shirt clothing company.
Yeah, I have a clothing company with my friend Riley and the band Night Versus called Learn to Forget. Yeah. We launched about a little over a year ago, and kind of the same thing as we both do in all of our bands. Is just try to do something we like, you know, try to put out a product that we're stoked on and, you know, makes us stoked.
Yeah, dude. Where can my the punk rock foodies find your clothing at?
Yeah, www.learntoforgetbrand.com. You can find us on Instagram, you know, Learn to Forget, then _, and find us on Facebook, Learn to Forget.
Cool, man. And
yeah.
And you're going to be cool enough to give away one shirt to one lucky punk rock foodie out there, huh?
Yeah, man. You know, whoever wins the contest, I'll be very stoked to send a shirt out.
Should we do Death by Stereo meals and just use Death by Stereo songs to create a meal and kind of go from there?
Would love it, man. That'd be amazing.
Okay.
We do have one friend a long time ago. There's another blog that I think he has a blog called Cooking to Die For. They did a Death by Chocolate, what is your Death by Chocolate with a brownie? It's a bacon brownie that they do.
Oh.
That was kind of funny back in the day.
That sounds good, man. So yeah, then that's what we'll do. We'll do hashtag Death by Stereo meals.
We're having a contest!
And they can just get radical and do something really creative.
Yep, anything you want, man. That'd be fucking cool. Because I love food, so you know, see anything fun with that, I'd love to try as well.
Cool. Well, we'll put out the dates on our webpage, and we'll get that going. Mike Cambra, thank you so much for your time, dude. It was a great having you on the show, man. We look forward to seeing you up on stage beating the piss out of those drums, and yeah, man, thanks for coming by.
Dude, thank you so much for having me, man. It was really a blast, dude. I can't wait to see some of the rest of you that come up.
Yeah, righteous, Mike. All right, man. Well, we're back with Punk Rock Foodies Radio. Mike, you want to take us out with the Common War song?
Yeah, you know what? Look, we have a video we put out for Like a Violin, so throw it on.
That was Stronger Than Dirt by the Mummies. And this is K-Rap Eddie bringing it back.
That was a good interview. Good interview.
It was. And, you know, I think one of the things now that I'm most excited about is that we're going to do another contest.
Yeah! Woo!
Yes,
You know that I love terrible puns. I mean, my birthday is coming up. I was born on Labor Day. So the fact that we do little contests here and there once in a while where we do like a play on words. So the hashtag is going to be hashtag Death by Stereo Meals. So you want to come up with a play on words for the meal with the title or an album name. And what we're looking for you to do is go to the Facebook group, Punk Rock Foodies on Facebook.com. And then we could give you details. That's where you're going to enter. You're going to show us your submissions, if you will. And, we want to see what you got and what you can come up with.
Yeah. And Mike is going to donate the T-shirt.
Oh, great. Yeah, for his clothing line.
Yeah, his clothing company is called Learn to Forget, and he's been kind enough to donate us some gear, so we'll be able to raffle off a cool prize. And Mike said that he'd also like to judge, so, you guys have to bring it, because he's the man, so, looking forward to see what you guys got.
Yeah. I think this one's going to really be tops.
Yeah. Well, like, it's a lot like our former, the former contests we've done before. If you have never participated, we've done Lagwagon meals that ran, like, I believe it was on May 16th, or it was like up until May 16th. And then we did Pennywise meals, which wasn't really a contest. Pennywise meals was more just like tell us how much. Try to make something for real cheap and kind of tell us how much it was.
We're going to run that one back in the fall, and I'm working on a really cool prize package for that. So I need some time, but we're bringing that one back for sure.
Yeah, the Bad Religion one.
Bad Religion
was a big hit.
Yeah, that was fun, dude.
I remember I made grilled American cheeses, and see them on my dinner plate. That was what I put.
so many opportunities.
I remember I posted a blank plate and I said I'd give you nothing.
Somebody let them eat war?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm actually going to look up Bad Religion ones right now. You can go to the search and search the hashtags for just
on the Facebook group.
On the Facebook
yes,
group to
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, they don't all show up. I think that's because of anything that got pushed out. But
well, and unfortunately, on the group, like you've said, we run out of room sometimes. We're limited as far as what Facebook gives us. So eventually, the posts that aren't necessary or the posts where you're just giving us a hard time, we're going to hit delete. Delete. Those are going to go.
Yeah, we're punk rockers at the end of the day, so we have limited resources, and we'll get there at some point. But for now, we're just a DIY kind of group.
I pulled up Bad Religion meals, and I did post that picture of me. It was a collage holding Mission tortilla strips, Mission flour tortillas, Mission chunky salsa, and Mission salsa con queso, and it was I'm a man with some mission. Hashtag recipe for hate. So you get the idea. So like, find a song title by Death by Stereo that you could kind of tweak into some kind of a meal
or a dish.
Yeah. Or like one of my favorite dishes I've had was Death by Duck Fries, and that was fries I had at Beer Belly in Koreatown, and the fries were in duck fat with duck ragu on top and duck crispings on top of that. Yeah, so get creative with it, have some liberty, and fucking bring it.
I think you're going to have to get really creative, because just looking at some of the song titles that Death by Stereo has, there's some...
I need to make a list already.
No shirt, no shoes, no salvation. Days.
Much like a sore dick, we can't be beat. So, it's...
You guys know I have penis-shaped cookie cutters.
Oh, you do.
It's my birthday party next month. I bought little seashell ones, like beachy ones, so I have sharks and shit now, too. Snark attacks.
Snark attacks!
What's this? There's ones. You mess with one bean, you mess with the whole burrito.
There we go. That's a good one.
That's probably going to be the one. Testosterone makes the world go round. It says, don't believe everything you think.
Bread for the dead.
Don't piss on my neck and tell me it's raining. That'll be a good one. No cuts, no butts, no coconuts. We got some good ones.
There's some good material to work with there.
Absolutely. I think we can make it happen. I think we've got enough creative people in this group. We can have a really good one. And you get a shirt from Mike's company, Learn to Forget. And he'll be involved in the judging as well. We'll definitely hold it to the most likes category like we always do, but we'll maybe narrow it down to the top few, and then we'll have do a little admin voting with Mike's help. What do you guys say?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm excited to see what everybody turns out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you guys say? Let's call this one a day, and let's head on over to the bar there and get a few more, get some shots.
Happy hour's about to start, dude.
Absolutely
So yeah.
is. You want to send us off here with something, Steve, or?
Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Since we were talking about I Gotta Play It, man. Much like a sword dick, we can't be beat by Death by Stereo. Punk Rock Foodies Radio, punkrockradio.net.
We are
I'd like to thank Steve, Skate Rat, and for the lesser part, Brian. I'd like to thank Mike Cambra for calling in and also for offering to give us a prize here. Don't forget that we will be doing the contest, hashtag Death by Stereo Meals, coming up. Look for details on our Facebook page. That's the Punk Rock Foodies Facebook page. And while you are on Facebook, check out Burning Rose Studios along with Betty here. And also thanks to the boys down under, punkrockradio.net, and the people here at the Vicious Pig Saloon in downtown Mannersville. See you on the face space. Bone-Ape-Tit, everyone.
I got my spleen, I got my liver, said can let it breathe. But I have time for you, can't see the same. What about your inside, said on a spill beneath the sun rays. I got my emerald, I got my emerald, I got my emerald, I got my pen like gold.
We're having a contest!
And we're doing
You
Death
can
by
do-
Stereo.
Death by
So
Stereo.
is Death by Stereo going to be... Yeah.
Death by Stereo Meals.